Problem with atheism that it's very much based towards fulfilling your desires, right? Most atheists, I'll tell you a funny story. I was on a plane next to an atheist. The plane started shaking. He said, "Oh God," you know.
Nuts for like another hour or so. But other than that, I'm going straight up north.
Where do you live?
Well, I live here, but I have to do some work up in Edinburgh, innit?
Oh, Edinburgh is beautiful. I've been there.
Yeah.
Scotland's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
But you do believe there's one God, right?
I'd say I'm a bit atheistic. I'm definitely more cultural,
But think about it, right? Like as somebody who would be atheistic, you wouldn't believe that there is a creator. But me and you just discussed it, and we came to the logical conclusion that there is a creator, right? That's not atheistic. That's monotheistic, right? Like, so you got to switch it over now, right? So now, if there is a creator, and you agreed that Christianity is misguided, you agree Judaism is wrong, what's the only path that you see towards truth? Islam, right? Like,
I'd say I'm closer to that than
good.
Any other main.
Let's keep going on that close, right?
Yeah.
What I mean, belief that there is one great creator, that we don't give image to, no idols, no worship of humans. Does that make sense to you?
Well, I'd agree idealism is a mistake.
Good. Idol worship is wrong. Good. So in Islam, we believe the same thing. So you believe the same thing. We believe there's one great creator. We believe all of this is not out of accident. You believe that it's not out of accident. So your belief is in line with Islam, right?
That's it, so to some degree.
So you're Muslim.
That's where my family comes from.
Oh, so. Exactly. But forget your family. We're talking about you, Alexa. For you, what is the difference between you and a Muslim?
Not too much, really.
There you go, bro. So be a Muslim. Why not?
I need more time towards it, innit?
No. But time to learn, you have all the time in the world, right? You go up to Edinburgh, we'll give you some videos you can watch on the way, we'll give you some books you can read, we'll give you the address to the mosque, you can come. But the essence is, you do believe there is a creator. I mean, you do believe that...
I believe there's more than what we see.
Excellent, good. In Islam, we believe in ilmul ghaib. That Allah has the knowledge of the unseen, right? There is more than what we see. It's not just about materialism. It's not just about the world as we see
That's the main corruption of today, isn't it?
It is, materialism.
Centralizing around what is material to this.
But that's the problem with atheism, that it's very much based towards fulfilling your desires, right? Most atheists, I'll tell you a funny story. I was on a plane next to an atheist. The plane started shaking. He said, "Oh God," you know. I told him, "Who are you calling on," right? But the reality is that even an atheist knows in their heart there is a God. But the problem is they want to fulfill their desires. They just want to live it up, right?
I mean, every culture that's evolved today,
right?
Like it comes from a more religious past, so it's kind of ingrained into them. So
there
when
you
something
go.
does happen, they kind of automatically go to, "Oh God, what's happening?"
There you go. But that's because in our fitrah, in our natural state, we know there is a God, right? When you're in real trouble and nobody can help you, everybody prays. And prays to God above. It doesn't pray to like monkeys and all that, right? So that tells you there is a creator, but people have, for their own desires, kind of gone away from it, right? So we need to bring ourselves back. As a Muslim, you submit. Aslama means I submit. I submit to my creator. Whatever my creator says, I knows better. Like for example, we talked about the example of you designing a new car, right?
Yeah.
You as the designer and manufacturer, would you know best how to drive that car, or somebody that doesn't know anything about it?
Well, it's
Obviously, right?
I think the answer's obvious there.
It's all exactly. It's so obvious. But look at humanity today. Instead of going back to the Quran, instead of going back to what Allah, the designer, the creator, says how we should live, people are like, no, I want to be a communist. I want to be this. I want to be that. I want to drink. I want to do drugs. I want to hang off buildings and jump or whatever people do, right? Allah tells you don't do that. Allah says don't kill yourself. Allah says you don't drink alcohol. It's bad for you. Don't eat pork. It's bad for you. Pray. It's good for you, right? So our creator knows better. So as a Muslim, what do we need to do? Submit. Right? We say, okay, look, I submit. My creator knows better than me, so I will follow what the creator says. Doesn't that make more sense than somebody trying to figure out what's right and wrong on their own? Not knowing how we were created, right? Like society today makes up their own laws. Right? One day drugs are illegal, the next day it's legal, you know?
Depends on the state, really.
Yeah, exactly, right? But who knows better how we should live, the state or our creator? Right? The state changes their mind, the creator never changes his mind. Right? Does that make sense to you? So be a Muslim, man. But what's holding you back? Is there anything about Islam that you don't agree with?
Well, it's just the investment in time towards
Right.
what I've got going in my life right now.
But then again, think about this, right? What if you're going on your way to Edinburgh and you get hit by a truck and you die? What was the most important thing you should have accomplished in this life? Recognizing Allah. It's not going to matter anymore, right? And I'm telling you from somebody from experience. I have friends that died at 12 and 14, right? I have friends that died at 20 and 21, right? I have friends that died at 40. Meaning, you never know when life will finish. If we don't invest time and effort into recognizing the purpose of life, we're wasting our life. Right? Because everything else, material, will get left behind. Right? So this is one of the most important thing. See, how does somebody become a Muslim? They testify. They say, I bear witness there is none worthy of worship except Allah. Right? The one above. You agree with that, right?
I mean, that is the method which you do it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? And I bear witness that Muhammad is the servant and messenger of Allah, right? We don't believe he is Allah, we don't worship him. We believe he was a messenger like you do, right? So that's a Muslim. That's your shahada. That's all that you do to be a Muslim, right? So you should do your shahada, be a Muslim. We'll give you some books, read up, we'll get you hooked up at the mosque. And then as you have time, you will learn more and grow.
Yeah.
Make sense? Let's do it. You ready? All right, I'll say it with me then, all right? You ready?
Okay.
All right, say, I bear witness
I bear witness.
there is none worthy of worship
There's none worthy of worship
except Allah.
except Allah.
And I bear witness
And I bear witness
that Muhammad
that Muhammad
is the servant
is a servant
and messenger of Allah.
messenger of Allah.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. I will do it in Arabic. Say it with me, okay?
I cannot speak Arabic.
I got you. Just say it with me. Ashhadu
Ashhadu
Allah
Allah
ilaha
ilaha
illallah. Illallah.
illallah
Wa. Yeah, you did it right. Wa.
wa
Ashhadu
ashhadu
anna
anna
Muhammada
Muhammadan
abduhu
abduhu
wa rasuluh.
wa
Wa.
rasuluh.
Rasulu, Allahu Akbar. You're Muslim. Allahu Akbar. Get this brother Quran. We'll give you the address to the masjid here when you come back from Edinburgh. This is, you can come and learn more when you have more time. Any questions you have, we're your brothers. Yeah, we got you. You stay in Knott, right? You stay in Knott, right? Usually.
Stay in Nottingham.
Nottingham, yeah. Khalas, we'll get the brothers' numbers. Anything you need, they're your brothers, inshallah.